Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a huge update coming out from Jagex today. It's one I've been waiting for a minute. It's the Summer Sweep Up Slayer update. That's right, this brings some huge changes to Slayer. The biggest part of the change is that each Slayer Master has their own unique block list. For example, you can go to Duradel and you can say, hey, you assign Aviancies a lot, okay? He's got a weighting of 8 for Aviancies. These things are a pain in the butt to kill. I'm going to block him at Duradel. But if I look at Neve, she's only got a weighting of 6, so she's not really assigning them that much. She got a whole bunch of other stuff she's going to assign, so I'm not going to waste a block on Aviancies at Neve. Maybe I will. Point is, you can set up different block lists for each individual Slayer Master. This is going to change the meta for Slayer, and it's going to be really cool for going forward. And along with that, they've changed the cost of the block list. So they've made some of the lower level Slayer Masters cheaper, and the higher ones are pretty much staying the same. But Neve actually got a little bit of a reduction there. 90 points for a block. Super cool. You've been refunded all of your points for the block list you've already set up. So you'll be able to go and set up your favorite Slayer Master just how you want to right off the bat. Another really cool change that makes Slayer a little easier to get into. You know, a lot of people love Slayer, but it is a little intimidating for people when they're first starting out. Well, now, in-game, you can see how frequently these Slayer Masters are going to be assigning these monsters. Before, you just saw me do it. You have to go onto the wiki and look at the weighting of the monster, and what do these numbers mean? 6? What the heck is a 6? Well, now it tells you with percentages. This is awesome. It's going to make it super intuitive for new players or old players to figure out how to set up their Slayer block list. That's super cool. I'm very excited about that. I'm going to be making an ultimate Slayer guide. I'll show you my favorite block lists for each Slayer Master. I'll show you the best spots to kill monsters. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel because I'm working on that and it's coming in the future. That's not the only changes coming up here. We've got the Alloyed Adventures with Metal Dragons. This is so nice. Everyone, not everyone, most people hate Metal Dragon tasks. But look at this. One task to rule them all. Any Metal Dragon you kill counts towards this task. That's right. They assign Metal Dragons as a whole now. They're not going to assign Steel, Iron, Mithril, and you got to block like 5 different types of Metal Dragons. It's all just one task. If you don't want Metal Dragons, you can just block it with one simple go. Or, let's say you're a collection logger and you need those Mithril Dragons for that Dragon Full Helm, right? You can just kill those for all your Metal Dragon tasks. This is a very nice change. A lot of people are going to love it. And then next up, we've got some point changes in some of the items here. Slug Salter, reduced from 80 points to 10. That's huge savings, which is so needed because, you know, at a low-level Slayer, it's kind of expensive to unlock some of these things. Reptile Freezer reduced from 90 to 10. Ring Bling, learning to make the Slayer rings for teleporting early game on an Iron Man. 300 to 150 points. These point reductions are awesome. By the way, you're going to be getting refunded for all the points you've already spent if you've already unlocked this stuff. So yeah, this is an awesome change, and I'm so excited. This makes it way more intuitive, and being able to block very specifically each Slayer Master is going to be huge, especially for Wilderness Slayer. If you've ever tried to get one of the wilderness weapons in the Rev Cave, I'm talking to you, Iron Man. If you've ever tried to get one of those Rev weapons, you know what a pain in the butt it is to go and get the task to kill Revenants, right? Because you have to be on task to get the Rev weapon if you want the good drop rate. Well, now you can set up your block list at Crystilla, the Wilderness Slayer Master, and have it set up so you pretty much only get signed Revenants now. You don't have to waste all your points skipping at all these other Slayer Masters. It's awesome, dude. This update is huge. And like I said, boys, if you don't know much about Slayer and you want to learn more, subscribe to the channel because I got a guide coming out soon. All right, peace out. Enjoy. Much love. Bye. Thanks for watching. Okay, catch you later. God bless. Peace out. Keep on keeping on. Hasta la vista, baby. Adios, amigos. Sayonara. Bye.